shooting an arch, or if you're an archer and you're shooting at someone who's attacking your guy, you're not as accurate. Interesting. Pummeling Bully. When you use Pummeling style to make an entire full attack or fury blows against a single target, if you hit with one of your attacks, you attempt to trip maneuver check as a free action. Cool. You can charge and make a full attack or fury blows at the end of your charge as part of the charge action. You can use Pummeling Charge in this way only if all of your attacks qualify for using Pummeling style against a single target. Not quite sure what that means, won't worry about it. When an ally who also has this feat confirms a critical hit against an opponent that you also threatened, you make an attack of opportunity against that opponent. What is this confirming critical hit thing? Selective channel. Whenever you channel positive energy to heal the living or channel negative energy to heal the undead, you do not affect enemies. When you channel positive enemy to damage undead or channel negative energy to damage living, you do not affect allies. Okay, apparently that's a thing as well. It's a good thing we're reading this because I'm learning a lot from it. Oh wow, did I noticed that my Twitch kind of kind of like stopped streaming for a second. I thought it was just an interruption, but it looks like we started a whole new video. Huh. Wonder what happened there. I'll try to hurry up because I don't see the actual time now. Oh, I can see it on OBS. We're 2.5 hours and we're making guide. Well, at this point I'm kind of learning game systems, but yeah. Shattered defenses. Your skill with your chosen weapon leaves your opponents unable to defend themselves if you strike them when their defenses are already compromised. Any shaken, frightened, or panicked opponent hit by you this round is flat-footed to your attacks until the end of your next turn. This includes any additional attacks you make in this round. Shield Bash. You may attack with light and heavy shields. This incurs standard penalties for two-weapon fighting, as if you have a weapon in your other hand. A light shield deals 1d3 damage and is considered a light weapon. A heavy shield deals 1d4 damage and is considered a one-handed weapon. Increase the AC granted by a shield by 1. You do not suffer any penalties on attack rolls made with a shield while you are wielding another weapon. Wait, hang on. Any penalties on attack rolls made with a shield while you're holding another weapon. Wait, so even if you were using a shield, it's still kind of considered two-weapon fighting and you take penalties? Add your shield's enhancement bonus to attack and damage rolls made with the shield as if it were a weapon enhancement bonus. This is weird. Shield wall. When you're wielding a shield and are adjacent to an ally with a shield who also has this feat, the AC bonus from your shield increases depending on the shield wielded by your ally. If your ally is wielding a buckler or a light shield, shield increases by 1. It's 2 if it's a heavy or a tower. You keep these bonuses even if your ally loses his shield bonus due to making a shield bash attack. If an adjacent ally with this feat uses a tower shield to gain total cover, you also benefit if an attack targeting you passes through the edge of the shield. Whenever you score a critical hit, your opponent becomes sickened for 1 minute. Choose one kind of light or one-handed slashing weapon, such as longsword. When wielding the chosen weapon, you can treat it as a one-handed piercing weapon for all feats and class abilities that require such a weapon, such as the Duelist's Precision Strike. You can add your dexterity modifier instead of your strength modifier to that weapon's damage. Weapon must be appropriate for your size. Select one spell. You can cast that spell with greater than normal power. Select one spell. Treat that caster level as being 2 levels higher for all level variable effects of that spell. Whenever you score a hit, you become staggered for 1d4 plus 1 rounds. Successful fortitude save reduces the duration to 1 round. DC of this fortitude save is 10 plus your base attack bonus. The effects of this feat do not stack. Additional hits instead add to the duration. Almost done. You're especially resistant to magic. Receive a +4 racial bonus on saving throws against spells and spell-like abilities. This replaces the normal bonus from the dwarf's hardy racial trait. Alright, because I think it's +2. So they don't get as much of a benefit then. This feat gives the character an ability to perform a Sunder Armor combat maneuver. It also grants a +2 bonus to attack and defense to it. You can attempt to dislodge an armor worn by your opponent. If your combat maneuver is successful, the target loses its bonuses from armor for 1 round. Oh, damn. Superior Summoning. Each time you cast a summoning spell that conjures more than 1 creature, add 1 to the total number of creatures summoned. Cool. You know how to work together to trip your foes. Whenever you attempt a trip combat maneuver against an enemy threatened by an ally with this feat, you roll twice and take the better result. When you score a critical hit, your opponent becomes fatigued. You become proficient with tower shields. This feat gives the character an ability to perform the trip combat maneuver. Okay, so we need to have a feat to do this. I thought maybe that was something we could just do. It also grants a +2 bonus when performing and a +2 when defending. You can attempt to trip your opponent in place of a melee attack. If your combat maneuver is successful, the target is knocked prone. If the target has more than 2 legs, add +2 to the DC of the combat maneuver attack roll for each additional leg it has. Some creatures, such as oozes, creatures without legs, and flying creatures, cannot be tripped. As a standard action, you can make 1 attack at your highest base attack bonus that deals additional damage. Roll the weapon's damage dice for the attack twice and add the results together before adding bonuses. You gain a +2 bonus to all weapon rolls you make while using the selected weapon. Kind of want to take... Oh, I need to be fighter. So I'm curious. For the prerequisites, it says fighter level 4 and weapon focus. Is that an and? Or is that an or? I need to be weapon level 4 or weapon focus. Curious. Wings, Azamar, level 10. You gain a pair of wings that grant a +3 dodge bonus to AC against melee attacks and immunity to ground-based effects, such as difficult terrain. Huh. Okay. Man, I was not expecting to read that many feats. Okay, now that we kind of have an idea of what feats there are, I'm thinking we'll do weapon feat on that. Extra health is nice. And this is retroactive. So I'm thinking maybe we'll go weapon focus, because weapon specialization is pretty awesome. And I think we need to have that. Let me Google this real quick. Pathfinder Kingmaker plus weapon specialization. Yeah, I think I need to be a fighter for that. I'm pretty sure that's an and. So, maybe not. To perception checks. That's not bad. I like that, because that lets me see if someone's lying or not. Secret passages, hunches, notice creatures and details, search locations, sense motives, and so on. Yeah. I mean, it sounds good. I mean, even if we don't necessarily get it, improved weapon focus. I mean, it's nice to be able to hit more. +4 dodge bonus against attacks of opportunity. I think we'll hold off on that. That might be good to get, but like I said, I usually kind of focus attack on one guy at a time. So we don't really move in and out of combat, which is kind of part of the reason you should be a monk anyway. Combat. Oh, okay, that's attacks of opportunity. Again, could be good. We'll have to see how the game plays. Because that could be really good, or it could be just useless because they don't do combat or attacks of opportunity. That's a teamwork thing. Teamwork thing. You take only a -2 penalty on attack rolls for fighting defensively. While using this style and fighting defensively, you gain additional dodge 1 to your AC. I'm going to guess that defensively attacking is like a -4 penalty. It's also a style, so I don't necessarily want to use a feat for that, because I think we get to pick styles. You can make a stunning fist attack. Successful instead of stunning, you can reduce the target's AC by your wisdom modifier for 1 minute. It's hard to tell. Like, a lot of these sound good, but I don't know how the game plays. So I don't know if it's useful or not. Because, like, in Neverwinter Nights, I like having, or I liked using parry. But there was really no point in using it. Right? Like, that's just kind of a useless skill to have. Deflect arrows. I think that's a monk thing, though. Oh, okay. I can pick this because I don't have Orc Ferocity. Because this basically gives me Orc Ferocity. Okay, I was reading that as you had to have Orc Ferocity to get Die Hard. So that's my... I completely misunderstood that. That's a style. I don't know, maybe we'll just take the health. I mean, really, if anyone is going to get toughness, it's probably best to have my main guy, because if he dies, it's game over. Can I not pick one and just save it? And then I can pick it later? Because that'd be great too. Okay, yeah, sure. We'll go with the suggested one. I mean, it'll suck if I quote unquote waste the feat, but at least this way I'm wasting the feat on extra health, which is always a good thing. Rather than, because I'm kind of wanting to get that, I don't know, that dodge, not the dodge, but the -2 to attack to get +1 AC feat, whichever one that is. I forget now. But like I said, like that might be a useless thing. Again, just kind of thinking about Neverwinter Nights. All right, fine.
Follow if you dare.
A mere flesh wound. So many thoughts, so little time.
Defeat is not an option.
We cannot be defeated.
The path is clear.
None shall escape!
Calm down. Not dead yet.
Does anyone require my counsel? March, march. All I do is march.
We could be a mute. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to do that.
Let us bide our time. Enemy near. A solid plan.
I don't know. I'm not looking. Stop! Can I just hold this down? No. Can I use the mouse? No. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, we'll just let this kind of go for a little while. I guess I shouldn't be looking at my Twitch thing, because that will give me a little bit of an idea. Okay, I have no idea how long I clicked it, so let's go. Big Grammy, big Grammy, big Grammy, no big Grammy. Stop! Alright, we are that birthday. I don't know what that does. I don't know what that means. We're doing it. Enter name. Oh, crap. I want to go me, but... yeah, let's go me. There. Oh, there we go. That was weird. It didn't click. I am me. No. Do we think of a funny name? I bet have funny names. Alright, and what does it do that? Choose alignment. That is kinky. I'll go doubtful neutral. The creature's overall moral and personal attitudes are represented by its alignment. Lawful good, LG. Neutral good, NG. Chaotic good, CG. Lawful neutral, LG, LN. Wow. Neutral N. Chaotic neutral, CN. Lawful evil, LE. Neutral evil, NE. Or chaotic evil, CE. Good characters protect innocent life. Evil characters debase or destroy it, whether for fun or profit. Lawful characters tell the truth, keep their word, respect authority, honor tradition, and judge those who fall short on their duties. Chaotic characters follow their consciences, resent being told what to do, favor new ideas over tradition, and keep their promises only if they ever feel like it. Oh, I want to be chaotic. Fine, I guess. Yeah, okay. Oh, I can. Oh, there's neutral right there. Okay.
Everyone counts on me.
16 health, lawful neutral, Azamar. Bunch of stuff. One monk. Bunch of stuff. Apparently that's what I look like. Nothing really like that. Skills. No spells. Marital qualities, monk proficiencies, damage reduction, energy. Oh yeah, I forgot about resistances. New abilities, special abilities. Oh my god. Coup de grace. Target one enemy creature within range. Not affected by target spell resistance. Full round casting time. As a full round action, you can use a melee weapon to deliver a coup de grace to a helpless opponent. You automatically hit and score a critical hit. If the defender survives the damage, he must make a fortitude saving throw. 10 plus attacker's base attack plus melee damage attribute modifier plus weapons critical modifier, or die. Delivering a coup de grace provokes attacks of opportunity from threatening opponents. You can't deliver a coup de grace against a creature that is immune to critical hits. What is a helpless opponent? Demoralize persuasion. 1 round plus 1 round every 5 in which you beat the DC. You can use your Persuasion Intimidation skill to make an opponent to become shaken for a number of rounds. This shaken condition doesn't stack with other shaken conditions to make an affected creature frightened. The DC of this check is equal to 10 plus target's hit dice plus target's wisdom modifier. If you're successful, the target is shaken for 1 round. This duration increases to 1 round by every 5 in which you beat the DC. You can only threaten an opponent this way if it's within 30 feet of you and can clearly see and hear you. Using Demoralize on the same creature only extends the duration and does not create a stronger fear condition. Treat Affliction. 1 creature within medium range. Standard action. To treat an affliction means to tend to a single disease or poisoned character. Make a lore religion check. If your check succeeds, the DC of the affliction exceeds the DC of the affliction is removed. You can treat each character only once per day. Stunning Fist we know about. Invisibility. 1 minute per level. Standard action. A touched creature becomes invisible. If a check is required, an invisible creature has a plus 20 bonus on its stealth checks. The spell ends if the subject attacks any creature. For purposes of this spell, an attack includes any spell targeting a foe or whose area or effect includes a foe. Exactly who is a foe depends on the invisible character's perceptions. Actions directed at unintended objects do not break the spell. Causing harm indirectly is not an attack. Thus, an invisible being can open doors, talk, eat, climb stairs, summon monsters, and have them attack, cut the ropes holding a rope bridge while enemies are on the bridge, remotely trigger traps, open a portcullis to release attack dogs, and so forth. If the subject attacks directly, however, it immediately becomes visible along with all of its gear. Spells such as Bless that specifically affect allies but not foes are not attacks for this purpose, even if they include foes in their area. Light Halo we know about. Fighting defensively. You can choose to take a -4 penalty on attack rolls and combat maneuver checks to gain +3 dodge bonus to your armor class. If you have 3 or more ranks in mobility, you gain +3 dodge bonus to AC when fighting defensively instead. Okay, hang on. -4, okay, so that feat was -2. You gain a +2 dodge bonus to your armor. It said +1, so I'm guessing taking that feat means we take -2 to attacks and we gain 3 dodge armor to our armor class. If you have 3 or more ranks in mobility, you gain a +3 dodge you get an extra when fighting defensively. So mobility, yeah. Or wait, hang on. When you have 3 or more ranks. So I think a rank is rank is 1. So we need to be level 3 before we get there. So if we take that feat and we hit level 3, we hit at a -2, but then we gain 4 AC. And what is our AC right now? 18. So that becomes 22. That's pretty huge. That might be worth looking at. But then again, if we're doing that because we're being attacked. So I think maybe for now having the extra health from that fee is probably better. Because again, we'll see how often we do that. If it is useful, then we'll grab it. And then that way, if we're the focus of attacks, we're harder to hit, and then when we do get hit, because law of averages, someone's going to get a crit or beat our AC, then we have extra health to kind of help tank that as well. So I think that sounds good. Acrobatics, mobility. You can move through a threatening square without provoking an attack of opportunity from an enemy using aerobatics. Moving this way, you move at half speed. When you move through a threatened square without provoking an attack attempt. Oh, you can move through it. I don't know. What do you mean by using acrobatics? Oh, that's the ability. Oh, okay, so I can move. Oh, I see. So if I move half speed, then I can not be attacked. Whereas I think the feat that I'm thinking of, whatever it's called again, lets me move at full speed, and then I'm just harder to hit. But this guarantees me I don't get hit when I move at half speed. Okay. Azamar, Fury of Blows. Flurry of Blows. Why is it 2? AC bonus. AC bonus. That's weird why that doubles up. Unarmed Strike. Monk proficiencies. Okay, so feats. Improved unarmed strike, so I just get this anyway. Stunning. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so I just get that regardless. Okay. Toughness. I think we might look back on feats. I'm not really sold on this toughness yet. And then Celestial and Halo Light, which we can't scroll all the way down, and it's cut off. That's fine. It's not anything. Okay, so let's look at abilities. Point blank, no. Weapon focus, I kind of want, but I don't know, using a feat for +1 attack, not super great. Alertness could be awesome. Again, we'll have to see how perception plays out. Armor, no. Blind fight, possibly. Melee, every time you miss because of concealment, you can re-roll your missed chance percentile roll 1 time to see if you actually hit. An invisible character gets no advantages related to hitting you in melee. That is, you don't lose your dex bonus to armor class, and the attacker doesn't get the usual +2 bonus to being hit. The invisible attacker bonuses still apply for ranged attack. And you also get graze attack. I don't know what that means. This is very good, but very situational. So I think I'm going to hold off on that. Get a +4 dodge bonus to armor against attacks of opportunity caused against you moving in and out of a threatened area. Condition that makes you lose your dex, you also lose a bonus. Yeah, so combat mobility lets me use my full movement. And I'm harder to hit, but I can still be hit. Where that feat or ability that I had just, lets me move slower, but it guaranteed does not get hit. Combat reflexes. This could also be really good, depending on how fights go. It's a teamwork thing. Style, I think we get that as a different thing, right? That's a bonus feat thing. I don't know. I guess I should look. Area blows. Style, there we go. 5th level, a monk can learn 1 type of style strike. Yeah. So I should probably save looking at styles for when that happens. Crushing blow. Make a stunning fist attack. Reduces their AC by my wisdom. What's my wisdom at? 4. For a whole round. That could be huge. And I have stunning strike off the hop. So how does this work? Can I only use it so many times? Just use this feat before you damages a fortitude saving throw. So at this point, 10.5 plus my 14.5, and I'm assuming you round down, so it's a 14 DC. They're stunned for 1 round. Stunned character drops everything hell, can't take actions, loses dex bonus. It's -2 AC to penalty. Okay, so we double their AC. For like a whole minute. You may attempt a stunning strike once per day for every 4 levels you have attained. So, I mean, I kind of like it because it gives us options. And I'm a huge fan of options because depending on the situation, we're gonna go with option A or option B. But if we only get it once for every 4 levels, that means when we hit max level, we're only going to be able to do it 5 times a day. That's not a whole lot, especially like when you get to like level 20, like the fights are going to be long. I don't know about that. I don't think so. Persuasion and trickery. Deflect arrows. Possibly. I do like that, but I think we get that for free, don't we? Pathfinder, Kingmaker plus Monk feats. Okay, that doesn't tell me anything. Oh, Monk bonus feats. Blind fight. What the hell is that? Was that what was I looking at? Where it's like, no, that was alertness or something I was looking at. Oh yeah, no, it is. Because of concealments. Yeah, okay. Combat reflexes, crane style, deflect arrows. Oh, we can pick one right there, so we can always look at that after. Okay. I think I'd rather have dodge right now. The extra AC is always good. Trickery and use magic. The Die Hard thing. Endurance, exotic weapon, 42 iron. Persuasive, power attack, precision strike, teamwork. Your unarmed strikes weave together in an F-less combo, focusing on spots. Whenever you use a full attack or fury blows to make multiple attacks against a single opponent with an unarmed strike, total the damage before applying. This ability works only unarmed strikes, no matter what other abilities you possess. Oh, okay, and it does say Fury Blows or Base Attack 6. Yeah, so for specialization, that's a fighter-only thing. I want to go with it. Oh, it's also a style. How many styles do I get? I think I get quite a few. One fifth. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I? Oh, I can't see. I don't think there's a whole lot of styles. Well, we'll hold off on that for now. I like that. That would be good, but I don't know how much damage reduction or yeah, how many guys are going to have damage reduction. But it can be one of the that could make a difference. Maybe. But that's a style. Teamwork, shields, weapons, skill focus, stealthy, throw anything, toughness, 2-weapon fighting. Weapon finesse. Oh, okay. And then we get into like we don't have. I want to show available because then I can at least work towards one if I find one I like. I don't really see anything better, so I guess we'll just stick with that. Okay, and then a monk fight. We get line fights, combat reflexes. Oh, we can pick crane style too. Even though it's a monk bonus feat and not a style. Deflect arrows, dodge, improve initiative. Yeah, okay, I think we'll
My skills exceed yours.
go with that then. Okay! I am so glad we did a separate stream because we are coming up on, I don't know, 3 hours now? And we're finally done. That would have been an entire stream. Holy crap, I can't get over that. Well, to be fair, this wasn't totally just making a new guy. It was reading the features and kind of understanding how some of the systems work and all that stuff. Each of your companions has a favorite food recipe. Cooking that recipe at camp will grant that companion a useful temporary bonus effect.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
I assume I have to click. Can I save it? Nothing happened?
Where are they?
Damn.
This is taking forever. They didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
That's a little mean. He was helping you out.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Oh, we can. Okay. Oh, no, I can't. Balls. All right, looks like we're playing a few minutes of this. I kind of figured that was going to happen, unfortunately.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
The mayor, a middle-aged man with a bushy sideburns and a monocle, wears a beaming smile. It's kind of annoying that they don't narrate that.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the stolen lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder.
What? What's your angle, lady?
Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
Oh, that's a cursor. Okay, I thought that was an icon saying like this has a special action or reaction or due to your skills or whatever. Yeah. You're helping us found a barony? What do you gain from such generosity?
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around or whatever it is you do.
Okay, so obviously there's something going on.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
A tiefling girl is standing nearby, speaking in a hushed voice. Noticing you've heard her comment, she winks at you coyly. There's a whole team of us. Who exactly will receive the Baron's title?
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
I don't know if I like you.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
If I may please answer the question.
Jamordi clears her throat loudly, interrupting the argument. She takes a long pause, waiting for the voices to die down as everyone directs their attention towards her.
We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
Oh, that's going to end well. Why not just recognize this Stag Lord as a Baron?
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
The Sword Lord's gaze is chilling as she responds. What rewards can we expect exactly?
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
The Lord Mayor's eyebrow raised so far he almost drops his monocle.
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
Oh yeah, there's absolutely something going on here.
Words, words, words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor.
Sold.
All of Restov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
Jamadi smiles.
Now you're talking.
It's clear as day.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet, go, and return in triumph.
So he doesn't have a portrait, so he's gonna die. Restov. Restov is one of the 2 largest cities in the fertile region of Rostland and in southern Belgorod. Lord Mayor Joseph. Is it supposed to be J or an I? Because that looks like an I to me. I'm going to say Joseph. Salamis leads the city, which is a trade and cultural center that borders on river kingdoms, the Shrike River and the Stolen Lands. As the birthplace of the Adori dueling style, the city boasts several Adori and Taldan dueling schools, which has led the city to being a favored place for young nobles to practice dueling championships. Most prominent among them is the Andori Academy, widely regarded as the region's finest war college.
Hi, my name's Lindsay.
Damn it!
I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
Can I save it? Damn it! I don't want to keep playing! I want to save this for tomorrow. I'm Mend Defend. Pleased to meet you.
Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is Barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader.
What?
When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
Wait, a book?
Damn, I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
What about that barbarian? She looks pretty heroic. I think her name's Amari.
Oh yeah, she's fantastic. You can tell she could tear a bear's head off with her bare hands, but she kind of scares me just a little. But, I mean, her sword's twice as big as I am. She could cut me down without even noticing. Just think on it a bit, all right? I'm sure you'll agree. All right, I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
Hooray! The first step on the road to glory. My quill takes its first sip. Oh, okay. Was there an autosave? I'm very curious now. Touch and ranged spells can be used.
Our story started at the mansion of an outdoor.
Yeah. Damn! I guess we didn't have to, like, play through that. Well, that's annoying. The Legacy of Angels and Other Supernatural... And missed it. Exit. Haha! Apparently I can interact with it as it's, like, zooming around. Cool! Well, that was 2.5 hours of creating a character. Wow, I was thinking it was going to be a half an hour and more realistically 45 minutes to an hour. So I was a little... Oh my god, 3.5 hours. I'm just... Yeah. Okay, well, definitely glad that that was a separate stream, and I'm going to end it. So come back tomorrow, guys, and we will start Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'll see you then.